Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Book of Star. Thank you so much for joining me for another vlog. One of the things that I really love doing is talking about videos and how to shoot them, how to come up with your own ideas, how to create engaging, authentic, and highly shareable videos. So for this video, I'm gonna walk you through my process and how I create my content. So let us take it back a little bit. Back in June, I released my campaign, #30ReelDays, where I released one reel a month. And it was very much exciting. First of all, I was a little intimidated because I was on break for 2 months and I thought, do I still got it? When I came back. And when I came back, I just started shooting my videos and executing them, and it was actually fun. I was learning, I was growing, I was stretching, and that is the main thing for me during this video process. There are some days that I shoot, and when I bring it into edit, the video fails because it didn't come out right. I don't know how to edit it. I mean, I have a lot of videos that just didn't make it to light. But then I also have a lot of videos that did, and it's just showing me my growth process, especially when I'm stretching, especially when I'm being stretched. So, how did I get here? In January 2018, God told me to start sharing my story, and I thought, who's gonna wanna hear that? But I started sharing it. I didn't know what to do with my Instagram. I knew that I wanted to do more videos and photos, but it didn't make sense to do it then because what I know now is Instagram was a photo sharing app. So it really made more sense to come out with these very beautiful photos. But how was I gonna get there? So I would take photos and then I would just write my story in the caption. And it actually started doing well, that it encouraged other people to share their stories too. Fast forward to fall 2020. Now we're in the middle of COVID, it's the second hit, and God releases me to start creating video content full time. Reels are popular, TikTok has come out and is like taking over. So I start shooting videos. Now let me tell you, I was intimidated at first because in grad school, I went to grad school in 2012, I was supposed to edit my short film, and I couldn't do certain types of editing. And I'm not gonna front, I kind of backed down. I backed down for a good 8-9 years. And so when 2020 came around and it was like, it's time to start doing it, I said, you know what? I'm not gonna back down. I'm gonna overcome my fear and I'm gonna just do this. And I've been doing it, and my content has been amazing. It has caught the eyes of a lot of people, and I'm actually really humbled and excited about it because I also get to do what I like doing, which is teach people how to do it as well. So, now that we're all caught up. After I launched my campaign in June, releasing 30 reels a day, that's when Instagram decides to announce that they're no longer a photo sharing app.
Why?
Can you believe it? And so now their focus is on reels and videos and content creators who are doing this. So they're really pushing it out. And I'm like, you couldn't have done this a month ago? But that is okay because I'm gonna help you as I get myself together. So when it comes to creating content, it's really important that you niche down. What does that mean? Everyone uses the word niche. I don't know what that means. Niche down means, what is your focus? What is your content going to be focused on? What is the thing that you are most passionate about, that you are the expert about? Because that is what you want to focus on and create. Why? Because it creates a bond between you and your community. It shows them that you are authentic as well as an expert in this area. So if you're someone who wants to do fashion, what kind of fashion? Maybe it's fashion on a budget. Maybe it's, I only wear red. I don't know who would do fashion like that, but you know, who knows? Maybe it's, I'm a coach and I want to coach other coaches on how to become coach. How many coaches went to the coach? I know, whatever. Right? So, or maybe you are a mom and you're an expert in parenting. Like maybe that's what you want to do. Whatever it is, figure out what it is, figure out what your niche is, and then that is what you're going to create your content in. For me, I'm a TV producer and content creator, and I help people to hear God's voice clearly plus confidently. So a lot of the content that I create is Christian lifestyle content. I'm showing you that you can still live your life and serve God. Now, I don't mean the type of life where you out here doing whatever. Like I live a very submitted life to God, which I love. But in that, there is so much freedom in the way that I dress, the type of things that I do. When I go out, I love wine tastings, like all of that. And I'm showing you can live that life too. But on top of that, I'm also creating really dope videos where I'm just looking like a magician. I'm doing transitions. I'm falling out the sky. I haven't gotten there yet, but I will one day. day. But you know, I'm levitating, I'm teleporting, like, and all of these things are just so much fun. And you can do it too. It's not hard. Just once you figure out what you want to do, then you can. So once you figure out what your niche is, the next thing you want to do is strategize. How are you going to roll out your content? Now for me, I struggled in this area because I didn't really know what that meant. You know, I think I was just posting videos and photos until I finally came up with my own strategy, which is to post about 2 to 3 videos a week and maybe about 2 photos a week. And my reason for doing this is because I love videos. So what I want to put out most is my video content. Now that Instagram is focused on reels, it makes more sense to start putting out more reels than you are putting out anything else. So if you want to up that to like 2 or 3 reels a week, go ahead and do that, because that's what they're pushing out. So I'm posting 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, right? And I post at 8:05 a.m. Why? Because I feel that 8 o'clock in the morning, people are on their page, on their Instagram, and they're scrolling through, heading to work, eating breakfast, whatever it is. And so I wanted to make sure that I captured that audience. Now, when you're coming up with your strategy, you have to do what works best for you. This strategy I do for Instagram. I also do it for my blogs. Whenever I'm releasing my blogs, I like to release it early in the morning to give people all day, give them some time to be able to watch it. On top of that, I'm releasing about 2 to 3 videos a week and 2 to 3 photos a week. I prefer to release more videos than photos because 1, I know that they're doing better. 2, people will watch a video over reading a caption, so I much prefer to do that. Also, again, Instagram is pushing reels like crazy, so you're better off doing more videos than photos. I remember back in 2015 when I worked for a PR company, there was this study that was done that said that videos in about 10 years was going to take over marketing, and it was going to be doing better than any other type of marketing strategy. And here we are, we're only like 5 or 6 years later, and videos have taken off. So this is something that you definitely want to do. And if you don't know how to create videos, trust and believe, I will walk you through my process so that you can get this. I also do IGTV video tutorials where I'm walking you through how to create these reels. So you're not alone. Stop freaking out. Now that we got our niche down and we got our strategy down, it is time to figure out what type of content that you're going to create. So for me, when I first started creating my videos, I used to just kind of pick up and go. I would just shoot 3 days out the week. That same day I was sitting there looking for inspiration, coming up with the video strategy, and then shooting. And that is a very easy way for you to burn out. And I did that for a good 4 or 5 months. You will burn out. Don't do that. Take the time to come up with your videos in advance. So what I do now is I spend at least a day where I'm writing down, okay, I'm gonna do this video, I'm gonna do that video. But how am I coming up with these videos? You need inspiration. I get my inspiration from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. You name it, I'm claiming it. I feel like a church service. You name it, I'm doing it, right? So you wanna take the time to do your study. Take time on social media, watch what videos are coming out, even movies. If you see something in a movie and you're like, how can I recreate that for my own stuff? Do that as well. Music videos. I've seen people recreate music videos from the 90s. And they do it with a parody twist to it, and it's hilarious. So don't pigeonhole yourself, which I keep doing. Now I'm preaching to myself. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Open yourself up to many different ideas. Even if it's something that you feel like you cannot do, you can always feel free to reach out to me and I will walk you through it. But you take your time, you learn how to do it, and you execute it. So I spend at least 1 to 2 days now coming up with what videos I'm going to shoot. I'm looking at my inspirations, and then I'm taking my time to walk out where I'm going to shoot it, how I'm going to set up my lights, what outfits I'm going to wear, what the transitions will look like. I promise you, the more details you have, the easier it will become for your shoot. This is what we call a shoot schedule as well as a script. You're going to need it because what I was doing before, I would just on the fly just get up and start shooting videos, and it worked, it was all right. But during that time, I had more videos that died in edit then than I do now, because I wasn't prepared for it. Or sometimes I'll be working till really late in the night because I wasn't prepared for it. Now I can say it's gonna take this long to shoot a video, this long to shoot a video, and this long to edit. Okay, so now we know what we're gonna shoot. So it's time to shoot, what kind of equipment to get. So Instagram and TikTok are really big on vertical videos. So you can shoot with your phone. I did a lot of shooting on my phone, or you can get yourself a camera. I have my Canon T2i and my Canon 90D, and with that you can use this. It's an L bracket to help turn your camera on its vertically so that you can shoot vertical videos. So if you use your camera, you can shoot horizontal like I'm doing right now for my blogs. But then if I'm shooting something for TikTok or Instagram, I'm using an L bracket, which will turn my camera on its side, and I can shoot vertically. Trust and believe, I just found out about that a couple of months ago, and it has helped me because the video quality is so much better. Also, different lens, that's really important, and I'll show you what these things look like. Different lens is really important. I have a 50, which is a really close up, and you'll see that right now with this close up shot. And then I also have an 18 millimeter, which is wide angle, which is this shot right now. And then I have a couple of other lenses too, but these are the two that I really like to use. When I'm shooting my vertical videos, it's this lens that I like to use, this 18, because it's a wide shot. If you have a newer iPhone and I think a newer Android, you'll be able to accomplish the wide shot because those phones allow you to do that, right? Great. So lights. Lights are so important to your videos. Please do not shoot dark videos. We can't see you. We won't care. We will keep scrolling. You need lights, and so what I'm going to do is put a link below so that you can get access to the lights that I like to use. I'm going to put a beginner package as well as an intermediate package. LED lights is my go-to. I love LED lighting. You see how this looks? Like, it looks amazing. When I first started shooting videos though, I was using, they were still LED lights, but they were big light bulbs, and then I was able to upgrade to light panels. So I really do like light panels. If you're shooting video with sound, you want to get yourself a microphone, and I'll show you my microphones. Actually, I have a whole case for it. So this is my microphone case. Like I told you, I have a full-blown production company. You want to get yourself a microphone as well as separate audio because it sounds better. Now, if you're someone who cannot do this, then you want to use your iPhone. I use my iPhone to shoot videos in my, the voice messaging app. Oh my goodness. It is just like having a microphone. It's not good at isolating sound, but it helps to amplify your voice, and it sounds really good. Trust and believe, I've done it for my tutorials. I've done it for quick 1-minute videos. I've even done it for blogs. Next is your editing software. I like to use Adobe Premiere Pro on my computer, especially when I'm editing these type of videos, or if I'm editing a lot more complicated TikToks and Reels. This is important because it gives you more access. It gives you a wide range of things, wide range of capabilities in order to accomplish these things. Like if you wanted to clone yourself, you can do this on a desktop. If you wanted to do green screen, which is something that I'm learning, you can do that on a desktop. Now, if you don't want to pay for Adobe Premiere, you can get InShot editing app. I have loved this app. I was able to accomplish a lot of my videos on this app. Premiere Rush allows you to do cloning there. CapCut allows you to do masking and green screen. So those 3 video editing apps is really good. And I also use Video Leap, but I think that that's more of like a basic editing app, which is good for like talking and like these type of videos. So that is your editing software. And so now we have our setup. Location is everything. So for me, I'm still in the process of transforming my living room. I actually just started transforming my living room because I was doing my bedroom for so long. So I'll show you what my bedroom looks like. But having a good location that looks really good, high quality, will help your videos. For this video, I just put out some yellow and some flowers to just kind of add a little bit of pop. But this background is a little bit too plain for me. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But I will take you into my bedroom so you can see how I've set up in there. And that has really helped enhance my videos as well as my photos. So location matters. You can shoot in your house. If you're gonna shoot in your house, you can just get yourself a small corner and decorate and use props. For crying out loud, you need props. Now this is something for me, it was a little hard to do because I wasn't someone who did props, but after shooting for like 3 years, I noticed that when you have a prop in your photo, it does so much better. So when you have props in your videos, it does so much better. Hello? Did someone say props? Yes, get props! Now this is my newest prop and I'm so excited about it because it is a vintage phone and I think it is beautiful. I haven't shot with it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But props like these can help because it will already enhance your photo as opposed, or enhance your video as opposed to just your regular iPhone or modern day phone. I like to go with vintage. I've also purchased a vintage suitcase because that will help tell a story, you know. So, you know, take some time, go on Amazon. I'll also put a link there too because I have a whole props wish list that I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase these things, and it helps to enhance your video, I promise you. Okay, what to shoot? Trends are super important. So when you see a trend that's coming out, it's so important to hop on it. Now, when you're hopping on a trend, of course, everyone's doing the same thing. So try to figure out what is going to be your twist. So for me, let's talk about the Touch It Challenge. So when Touch It came out, everyone was doing a slow motion walk as well as changing their outfits. And I thought to myself, how can I enhance this and really show my personality? That's the key. When you're doing your video content or even just photo shoots, you want your personality to always come out. When I first started doing photos, I was known as the girl who was always laughing and I was spreading joy. People would even come and mock me and be like, ha ha ha. And it was okay with me because I wanted to spread happiness and joy. That's what I wanted to do. Now when I'm doing my videos, I am someone who I like to do really nice, tricks, you know? So I like to levitate, I like to teleport, I like to clone myself. Those things to me are a lot of fun, and it really is a little bit more advanced editing, which I'll walk you through. However, I do have an IGTV video tutorials, so I post some of my reels there as well as how to create those reels. So I'm telling you, I'm helping you out here. You don't have to do this on your own, but it's just so much fun doing it. So when you're thinking about the trend, just think about how can I add my personality? And your personality could be anything from the clothes you wear, the location you choose, the props that you add in. If you choose to slow it down or speed it up, if you choose to reverse the video or not. Like, you just want to sit down and think about how can I add my own personality so that this video comes out looking great. So when we look at the Touch It Challenge, I said to myself, you know what? If everyone's doing a slow walk, how about I do it in my mirror? And I didn't even slow down myself in my mirror. I just said, let me do it, and I masked it, and it came out great. Like, the video did amazing. People were so impressed with it. Another challenge was, this wasn't more so a challenge, but one of my very first videos that went viral, I guess I can say, or almost went viral, was Eats a Delta Christmas. And that's where I was in the bed and I was holding up different Delta props and, you know, just moving side to side, and people were like, oh, I'm getting dizzy. Now, other people have done it and they've used different items like Black-owned businesses or, you know, different movies and stuff. But I decided, you know what? I want to show off my Delta gifts that I got, and that video did amazing. So that's what I mean when I say add your personality. Like, how can you make this different? If everyone is doing a slow walk, maybe you want to do a slow walk to a different song. 1, 2, maybe you want to become a character. Like, doing character stuff is so, like, cosplay. Yes, doing cosplay stuff is so amazing because you are really stepping outside the norm. Like, everyone is so accustomed to doing what's in their closet, but now you're taking the time and you're purchasing stuff, you're doing stuff outside the norm, or you're just you're transforming yourself. So people are really interested in that. I know some of the videos that I really like are the ones where they're like imitating fairy tales, imitating different video games. Like, those things to me is so creative. The point is that you want to show your personality, you want to stand out, and you want to be creative. So have fun with it. Don't feel like you have to rip your hair out. Just think of, how can I make this different? I've done stuff where, like, I've done different outfits. Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. I've seen people do things like 5 different ways to wear a blazer, and they may do that, and they may be teleporting the entire time, you know, or falling in their bed the entire entire time, like stuff like that. Other videos that you can do that I haven't yet to do, but I will, are talking videos. You can do some skits. Skits are funny. People love that. Encouraging, inspirational stuff. People love that. Your favorite gospel songs you like to listen to. How do you get ready with God in the morning? Like however it is, you just want to add your own twist with it, have fun with it, and do what I do. I pray and I ask God for direction whenever I'm coming out with my video content. And here's why. Because He's the one who created the heavens and the earth. So He is the master creator. So I ask the master creator to download His creativity in me so I can do the same thing. And it really, really helps. Now, with that said, when it comes to advancing your videos, because once you start doing these videos and you're really like cranking them out and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm doing great, you want to take yourself to the next level. Don't just stay there. And so this is where I am right now. I bought myself a green screen and I don't fully know how to use it. I have failed several times shooting videos with it and it has broken my heart. But I can't stop, right? Because I know that I want to elevate my videos and what I'm doing. And I want to show that like I'm an expert in this field, so let me go ahead and do it. Stretch yourself. Figure out how you can challenge yourself with creating your content. How else can you be authentic? And then show us like I failed at this and I failed at that. I don't always get it right. And that is completely okay. Sometimes it takes time and you have to take the time to learn it and do it. So for me, what I have started doing now is working into my schedule days where I'm learning how to shoot video, how to light, how to do green screen, how to edit this. I have to do it because if I don't, then I'm never going to grow. So this creating video content, making it authentic, making it engaging, it is a way for you to really grow in who you are, learn, stretch your personality, stretch your faith, overcome fears, because it has really done that for me. So I hope that this was helpful for you. This is something that I really love talking about, so I'm going to make sure that I'm putting out more of these videos. Again, I'm putting links down below so that you can have access to different equipment that you can purchase, different props that you can purchase. All of this will enhance your video content and you're going to love it. So if you found this video to be helpful, be sure to like it, comment, share it, and subscribe to my blog and to my YouTube.